Hey everyone, my name's Riley Craig. I'm from Crookwood, New South Wales, Australia. Today I want to talk about a movie that I can't fucking stand. And that is Spider-Man 3. I don't have it on tape. I mean, I have it on tape, but I don't have it on a DVD. I don't own it. I'll never buy it. Because this movie is shit. Shit, shit, shit. If you want to see a great superhero movie, a great superhero movie. If you want to see a great superhero movie, watch this. The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight. That is a great superhero movie. Batman Begins is okay. Another example of a great superhero movie, The Dark Knight Rises. Watch that. Better yet, better yet, watch this fucking movie. Because this is how you make a Spider-Man movie. This is how you make a superhero movie. This is a great movie. Great film. Spider-Man 3 is not. Man, oh, fuck. I don't even feel like reviewing this movie. It's so fucking stupid. Okay. So, as a fan of the franchise, I love Spider-Man movies and I love the Spider-Man trilogy. Especially love number 2 and number 1. Number 1's my favorite out of all of them. But number 2 I especially love. But I actually think that, I don't know what the director or I don't know what the producers or the studio was thinking with this movie because the concept sounds great, but sucked. This movie was so stupid. I'm gonna start off with the what the fuck moments, okay? The movie starts, so let's start with the movie, okay? Because in the next 2 days, because Spider-Man No Way Home comes out next week, so and I will be going to watch that, okay? I will be buying tickets and I will be going to watch it. I haven't bought my tickets yet. Try to pre-order my tickets, but because of fucking I don't know the cinema I'm going to just fucking doesn't sell them, so I'm gonna have to ask them in person. But anyway, um. Okay. The movie starts out with Peter. Hey, it's me, Peter Parker, your friendly neighborhood, you know. I've come a long way being boy who's bitten by a spider. Back then, nothing seemed right for me, but people really like me. A stupid narration like he did in the first 2 films, but the first 2 films, he was talking about, how he, come such a long way. And in this one, he does talk about that as well, but he's saying it like he's the best of the best, being arrogant. And then we get the most stupidest shit with, fuck, was when Mary Jane is singing, right? And he goes, so she's singing, right? She's coming down the stairs, and he's just sitting there. There's these two fat guys sitting between him like this, and he's like, because he's really skinny, these two fat guys sitting there like this, and he's just like, that's my girlfriend. It's wonderful, so they say. And these guys are just looking at him. So I'll tell you what the main problem with this movie is. The story. The story is so messed. It's a mess. It makes no sense at all. It doesn't make any sense. It's dumb. There are a lot of ass pull moments in this movie that you'll see. A lot of moments where he's thinking, oh, when I'm thinking of this, they're going to pull it. Here, I just pulled it out of my ass. Put it in the movie. Yeah, you get a lot of those in the movie. Like Tyrone Magnus who is my favorite YouTuber. He said it best, like, pulling it out of your ass. And anyway. Wow. But as I said, Spider-Man 2, I'll tell you, Spider-Man 3, let's talk about the really, really bad stuff that pissed me off as a Spider-Man fan. Okay. So there was this scene between Mary Jane and Peter. Mary Jane comes to Peter's apartment, right? She walks in, and Peter's, trying to hide the ring and all that. She's trying to tell him something. And he's not listening to her. He's not listening to her. She's trying to tell him something, these are critics, and, you know what he does? Do you know what he does? You know what he says? He's got to believe in yourself. Get right back on the horse. Really. Get right back on the horse. But no. This is the best part. This is the best part, guys. This is the best part. When the scene ends, Mary Jane's just sitting there. Like this. Feeling hopelessness and nothing. What does Peter do? You know what Peter does? He jumps out the window. Like this. Like this. Peace, bitch. He jumps out the window. He doesn't give her a smooch. Bye, baby. He doesn't give her a little peck. He doesn't give her a kiss on the forehead. Doesn't give her a hug. Doesn't escort her out. She has to escort herself out. He just jumps out the window. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I thought that was kind of dumb. But then it leads into the most pointless scene in the whole Spider-Man trilogy, or the Spider-Man franchise. There's this fucking spinning metal piece, or bar, or whatever it is. It's fucking swinging around. Gwen Stacy's doing a model shoot. It's swinging around, it's destroying shit. People are dying. People getting hurt. People getting fucking strained on. And the guy, he's like, oh, I can't hold it. Are you fucking serious? You must be shit at your job to not fucking... Accidents might have happened. I don't know. But I thought that was kind of dumb. But the thing is, we have a scene where, no, but get this shit right. Eddie shows up with his camera. And this is the best part. This is the best part. Eddie shows up. And he's taking a photo and he's like, oh my god, that's Gwen. And guess what George Stacy, her father, says, the police officer? What? What's she doing up there? Really? That's your best reaction? Your daughter is about to fall 50 fucking stories, and your best reaction is, what's she doing up there? If that was me, I'd go, Gwen! I would scream out Gwen and go up and try to save her. But no, he just doesn't give a fuck. So it's like, yeah, okay. And then when she gets down, and Spidey saves her. Oh, God. I don't even want to review this movie. I don't even want to fucking talk about this movie. So those are the two what the fuck moments for me. Another what the fuck moment was when Peter comes down. Was when Peter asked Gwen to kiss him. Now, I saw it coming. I thought she was going to kiss him. Because I know it's like, like, I thought she was going to kiss him. I thought she was going to give him a smooch or whatever. But no, he just, he asked her to kiss him. He asked her. He's like, yeah, go ahead, lay one on me. You sure? Yeah, I love it. Kiss. And I'm sitting there like this. Mary Jane's sitting there like this. I'm sitting there like this. I was like that little boy, the guy who said, no, Spider-Man, no. Okay. And he was like, ah. That was what I was during that scene. I was like, ugh. And that whole scene was stupid, like Spidey's hanging off the thing. I swear to God he had a Spidey boner. I'm not even joking. I swear to God. Just like, Peter's like, so Harry, and Harry's like, oh God, I hope Pete's getting a shot at this. And I was like, yeah, he's getting a shot, all right. No. Boing. Shoots webs out of his Spidey penis. So anyway, you know what? Instead of making this whole review bad, I'm gonna talk about the good stuff first. I'm gonna talk about the good stuff. The action was great. The action really saved this movie for me because the action was great. Most of the action was fine. There were a couple fight scenes I didn't give a fuck about, but the fight scene between Sandman and Black Suit Spider-Man was the shit. I love that fight scene. All the shots and him, it was great. And the fight scene between him and Harry, New Goblin, that was fucking great. Fight scene between Emo Parker and Harry, that was a great scene. What else did I like in this movie? The Birth of Sandman. That was a great scene. I liked the score, I liked the soundtrack, and I liked how he was becoming Sandman. I thought that was a pretty good scene. When Peter loses his shit, finds out about Uncle Ben's death. And and I'm gonna get to that in a minute because what the fuck? The scene where he gets the symbiote. That was a great scene. I love the score when it goes. I was going, woo! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. What else? When he rips off the symbiote and he becomes Venom. That was a great scene. Great scene. Okay, that's it for the good stuff. That's all I gotta say for the good stuff. Now, let's get to everything else that's shit. Yeah. It leads into one of the most this scene fucking pissed me off. God, I hated the scene. Remember that part where this is what Spike does. Okay. He's like, "Jig's up, pal. I don't want to hurt you. Leave now." I guess you haven't heard. I'm the chef around these parts. So Spidey went from this badass superhero who wants to do what's right to this arrogant piece of shit. Sorry, Darth. I might have to start punching that fucking pillow because I don't want to ruin Darth Vader, right? Darth is the shit. Darth is the shit. Put him up there, right? You don't know the power of the dark side.